Good evening, YouTube. Today I'm here with a classics book haul. All of these books I collected within the last month at used bookstores, and I'm really excited to read all of them because I really like classics. So let's get started. First one, as you see here in my hand, is The Great Gatsby. I tried reading this in high school, I remember. For some reason I didn't like it. But I'm going to revisit it because of all the attention it's been getting since the movie came out. And I'll see again if I find it interesting or if I like it. The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald. That's the first one I picked up. Second one I picked up was The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. I've always heard about it, and it was a good price, so that's why I picked it up. And it's a classic, and I noticed that classics are so much better than a lot of these books nowadays. Contemporary novels and things, they're classic for a reason. So moving right along, the next one I picked up, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Believe it or not, I have never read it. And this is a pretty good copy. It's never used. So I'll see what all the hype is about. I hear it's a romance story, so I'm going to read it. Along with Pride and Prejudice, I bought that one at a yard sale. I got this at a yard sale, The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. I don't know what it's about, but it's written interesting. All the there are different stories, but they don't seem to. It's written in poem form, so I don't know why that is. But I don't know if I'm going to get to this anytime soon. And I got to look up some reviews to see exactly what it's about. But it's old. I think it's a classic. A Bantam classic, yes. And I figured I'd pick it up. The next one I'm really excited to read. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is about a young man who is so obsessed with his appearance that he wants to stay young forever. And I heard this is really good, so I can't wait to read it. I got a good copy at the thrift store. It looks like it's never been read. And who wrote this? This is a Barnes & Noble Classics edition. So I'm really excited. This will probably be the first classic that I start. The next one, The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Really thin. Let me see how many pages. It is 115 pages. And it's about a time traveler who unearths secrets and then returns to his own time. Written in 1895. So we'll see how that is. That seems interesting. Of Mice and Men. I said Dorian Gray was going to be the first I want to read, but actually I'm reading this right now by John Steinbeck, Of Mice and Men. And this is a winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature. It's set in the 1930s in California. And I will be giving you a review on this soon because I'm almost finished. Now, I picked this up because I started reading Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I hope I said that correctly. And it was excellent. But then, of course, I was taking too long and I had to return it back to the library, and now I can't get it back out again. But that was my first introduction to Dostoevsky, if I can push that out of my mouth. And I was loving it. So as soon as I saw something else by him in the thrift store, I picked it up. Now this is two books in one. I don't know if they're short stories or books, but it's two of them. Notes from the Underground and The Double by Fyodor Dostoevsky, Penguin Classics. And The Double, I heard, is going to be a movie with that kid with Jesse Eisenberg. He starred in Zombieland, but The Double's going to be a movie, and it seems really interesting. Let me read to you what it's about. The Double is the nightmarish story of Mr. Golyotkin, a man who is haunted or possessed by his own double. Is Mr. Golyotkin Jr. really a double, or simply fearful of his own nature? And I love how Dostoevsky looks into human nature and writes about it. Really, really good. So I'm excited to read this. So my order of reading will probably be Of Mice and Men, Picture of Dorian Gray, and then this by Dostoevsky. And the last two are not classics, but cliff notes to classics. Hamlet and Macbeth. So I actually have to pick those two up, and then I can read those along with my cliff notes. Okay, that's it for now.